Hello, Tiger Chimera here. Welcome to another stream. Today, I was planning, like last week, to do something entirely different, but I just too much interested in like getting back into speedrunning, and I was like, I'm gonna have to check out the categories I want to check out eventually, so I might as well do it on stream to just see what they feel like. I I haven't like really watched any like things to like see what the tricks are or anything. I'm just gonna be kind of doing these straight up. I'll I'll figure some of that stuff out if the the game feels if the speedrun feels good enough, but like most of these categories, even not doing any tricks or anything, should be really short. I had three or four planned. I'm starting the stream later than I thought, so I don't know if I'll be able to do all of them that I planned. I was a lot more sure of it when it was going to be the full stream time, but I think I should still be able to do like the first three for sure. We'll see how quickly they go by. But basically, I'm not really terribly interested in like regular any percents and stuff because a lot of what I don't like about the Spyro games are the bosses. And well, I guess Sorceress is kind of fine. That there's some mid bosses in Spyro 3 that is not fine. And then the other two final bosses are bad, even if I could skip the bosses between. So, what I'm probably going to be doing in general instead is, a bunch of side categories. And I mean, I'm interested in the side categories anyway. I would already have an interest because I already think side categories are really interesting and cool to like have things that are somewhere weirdly between any percent and 100% in games and with different goals and stuff. I already really love that kind of stuff anyway, but definitely with the addition of the fact that I don't want to fight the final bosses, even in any percent, is why I'm a good description of why I'm basically doing three. The three main ones I'm doing is going to be Vortex for Spyro 1 and Portals for Spyros 2 and 3. They're called it's called Neo Vortex and Neo Portals, partly as a reference to Neo Vortex, Neo Cortex from Crash Bandicoot, but also I'm guessing Neo for like some sort of thing to signify it's New Game Plus, because these are all like done on 100% save files and just going through all the levels just straight up. There is one other category I'll get to, which is a halfway game kind of speedrun, but I'll get to that whenever I get to that. So I'm just gonna load up the game. I've probably spent too long talking ahead, so I'll just load it up and we'll see how much I can do. Okay, that's about the size that I'm gonna do. Oh, shoot. There we go. I was just trying to move it so it's more out of the way. Do I overlay it on my own game? Is that just going to be better? There's not a lot of screen real estate left on... I'm just going to do that. Now I'm going to say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to... Maybe I will be able to, like, submit these runs to the thing. I just don't know if they're going to be optimal. Because one of the reasons... There was several things I had to do before streaming. Among the things I was trying to do, in addition to the things I had to do, was trying to set up the thing, set up the splits and everything. And there's supposed to be an auto splitter that includes taking out load times and stuff. I could not get it to work. Even when I did an enabled thing, I could not get it to work, so I just had to set up my own splits. I think part of the issue is that the category extensions only like list the games themselves and not the categories in the games, because the overall game is Spyro Reignited Trilogy. So it just I did not have time to like ask around someone to like. So these are going to be like including load times and stuff, which is not usually how it's uploaded and stuff. So. So I'm going to start with Spyro 1. I'm just going to go through all of them one by one. And yes, I do realize if I could do that, since I'm going to be trying all of them, I could have technically done the Trilogy Vortex run. But I just decided, since I'm kind of testing it out, it might be better to just do them individually. And I'll probably do a Vortex eventually, but I figured since I'm just testing it out and I already don't know if I'm going to have troubles with this in one way or another, I don't want to like have an entire 3-game thing messed up if I mess up in one of them or something happens, you know? So that's kind of my reasoning. Since it's just a test and I want to see what's going on with it, so... I don't... And... These levels are probably not ordered in the proper... like fastest order by any means. I just did it like based on a long plays like order of the levels, using the chapter thing just to make the splits, because that seemed like the easiest way to go about it whenever the thing wasn't doing the proper automatic thing. So, yeah, these are probably going to be extremely unoptimized runs. I'm just getting a general feeling for the levels and stuff. If I, like, follow this up on any of these categories is when I'm probably going to, like, you know, fix... fix like how I'm doing the splits and stuff. And like fixing the splits in like what order I'm doing the levels in, because yeah, this seems like it's already very suboptimal that I went back and forth between those, and probably would Stonehill first be better, or would going to Town Square and then hitting Stonehill on the way to Dark Hollow? There's Toast. I'll probably also like actually just double check what other speedruns do to just see like how optimal those look whenever I do that. Oh, I don't know if that works anymore, so I'm not gonna mess with that. Okay, so and part of why I kind of like paused there was like I was remembering there's a thing in like the original games where like you can like do a jump that gets you from that first like staircase area to on top of the thing over there, and that would have like skipped a lot of the level, but I don't know if like they raised it in the Reignited to make that skip not work. Oh, they do a swing there. Where I think in the original, I think they like swung straight down. Okay, this is definitely not. This is not great time.
Hop on, Spyro.
Oh, but it's also like I was thinking like compared to the times that I've seen on the board, but like those are with load time removed, and like half of this time is like load times, so. Alright, that was pretty neat. So far it's fine. It's not super exciting, but it's definitely fine. Though, like, how much I might stick with this so far might also depend on, like, how fun or unfun some of this, you know, the skips might be whenever I start learning the actual skips around the level. Because I'm playing this very vanilla so far. Why, Spyro? Why are you doing that? Why do you have to show off here? And I'm skipping the whirlwind because there are certain things that are, like, not allowed, including, like, certain things that unlock in the levels that help you skip to the end. I don't know which whirlwinds it is. It's a couple of specific whirlwinds. But I really don't want to mess with it. I mean, I guess I might not be submitting these anyway. I might wait until I get the load time, automatic load time remover working, because I don't want to, like, manually figure out what times, and I'll probably, like, my initial runs are probably not going to be my fastest anyway. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, that was not the direction to go. Thank you, Fairy, for saving my progress. Oh, death. Wait. Okay. Oh, I did not think that that was going to be in range. Oh, shoot. Okay. I'm gonna have to learn that part. That looks like it's gonna be not fun to figure out. God. I love how they're just blindly sent off. You have to, like, fight this guy proper. Like, it's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing, but I just... If there's a way around him, then that one might be... Oh.
Hop on, Spyro.
Go. Okay. Two years down. Also, whenever I was thinking about like how much time I'd be able to fit in, I was thinking about the time of the runs listed. I think I should still be able to get the first 3 done with the stream. But yeah, like accounting for like the fact that like the shown times are like without load times, this it might be catching a lot longer than I was expecting. Oh, oh my god. Before, he jumped on the... When I played this level before, he jumped on the guy and then I killed the guy on top... Guy he was riding, and then both of them died. So that was different than it was before. What? Okay. I'm going to be very curious, like, after this to double check what the speedruns do in certain levels. Because jumping Alpine Ridge, like, back-to-back are kind of ones that I'm curious if there's... I don't know, maybe I'm just kind of annoyed that that guy killed me. Maybe that's it. Though Shemp, like... I wonder if there's a way to not have to fight the boss and just skip the boss. Because I feel like doing a 3-round bosses feels a little slow. Why, Spyro? Why do you do this? Aha. And the high keys Vortex is just over here. It's really quick level. You just kind of got to go through some metallic spiders. I always thought they were metallic ants before, but like they're definitely more spidery in the full version. Wait, is this Wizard Peak? No, wait, is it up here? Yeah, okay. I was trying really hard to avoid that guy, and it's... Oh! Wait, where... I mean, I guess I was thinking the boss thing with the town square... Was it town square? No, the Toasty boss too. The Toasty boss too. I think all the bosses are just gonna kind of have that feel to them of like... Is there a way to kind of get around them to get to the Vortex? Yeah, this is not a good time. Oh boy. Oh, I'm really glad that these are probably... It's like, this is a really basic room to be dying in. Okay, you die, so I don't have to worry about you. Hey, welcome to the stream, to Boss Gaming. You're just in time to probably have seen me, like, die on a very easy platforming segment. I didn't change the stream. I should do that whenever it's a loading screen next. Okay. I want to at least have the... Okay. And that's fine because this isn't like a serious run right now. I'm mostly testing out what the different category extension runs feel like. And Vortex is sort of interesting. I have a feeling like Spyro 1 is not going to be my jam, even with Vortex percent and cutting out the bosses. I guess I can only cut out Nasty Nork. The other bosses do count. I do have to do the other bosses because they are required to get to their vortexes. So I do have to fight like 4 boss things in Spyro 1. And those are kind of mostly... There's a couple levels other than that, or they're not like my favorite, but those definitely aren't helping either. But I definitely want to, like, give it a shot. I'm going to at least have to be... And I'm sort of interested in at least one point doing, like, the trio game Neo-Portex thing, so... So need to like at least be passable in that. Where did I miss a jump? There we go. What? Okay, there we go. Terrace Village. Yeah, yeah, so the category I'm doing is Neoport, not Neoport, that's the tri-game thing, Neo Vortex, and basically it's a variation of the Vortex run of the original Spyro game, but the Neo Vortex category and the ones that are in the other Reignited games are done on not new game, are done on a completed file, so all it's about is just running through every level as fast as possible without worrying about bosses or anything. Except for Spyro 1, because Spyro 1, the bosses are also kind of the regular levels. So you can't really separate. There's probably a good shortcut back there. So yeah, like, Vortex is just like, wow, he basically, wow, like, why did that insta-kill me? I sort of still had some more. Familiar Spyro, it's the only one I had in Spyro. Didn't play Ripto or Dragon Tail Bot Remastered game. I think I had all three of them as a kid, but I like started with Spyro 2. I think I went back to Spyro 1 at some point and then finished it off with 3. But I'm definitely more into 2 and 3 than 1. Like, 1's still like a really good game. But it's got the Crash 1 effect, where like it's a lot rougher than the ones that come after it. They just like kind of figured out their design better. They made the difficulty not as unrelentingly unforgiving. All of a sudden couldn't go in the water. Yeah. I don't remember how much of a problem that was exactly. I'm trying to remember. I don't know for sure if I did start with 2. Maybe I did have 1 first, but I just didn't play it nearly as much as 2 whenever 2 came out. I know 2 was the one that I like really played a lot and like played over and over, where 1 like I might have gotten to like the last area, but I never beat Nasty North because he was just hard and annoying. What? Why did the camera not follow me? Why? I still think I still have PTSD from this level. Yeah, DeBost, I agree. I do not. That is one of my least favorite levels. That is exactly the kind of like a lot of the other levels. Like, wait, can I get up here? No way. I think I still need to do a level for here. Like, some of the earlier levels are like super classic and really good, and even some of the later ones. But like the ones that are based entirely around Supercharge are just not as they're not my jam. There are people that really love them, and there's people that really don't love the Supercharge mechanic. At least in the High Caves and Wizard Peak, I believe, and the Magic Crafters, the supercharged jumps were required only for like getting some extra special gem places, but not required. Where treetops, you have to use it to get through the level. Sparks, why did you not eat the butterfly? Oh, or were they both just blinking and not like switching between the two? I guess this is the third time I'm fighting this boss and I still don't have the beat it without taking damage thing. And this would be a boss that would be like easier on than the other ones too. Wait, the Vortex is down here, isn't it? Okay.
Where to, Spyro?
Magic Craft Dream Readers. There's one level that I'm... Okay, there's two levels I'm not looking forward to here. Two that are probably fine. How did I not get the butterfly for that? Spark? Wow, okay, the butterfly just comes out really slowly. I know for sure that with Crash, I played Crash 2 first, and then I... Oh, this is kind of fun to just run through here. Oh, they eat me? Oh, I hate that. I hate that a lot. If it wasn't for like the little steps I have to double jump up, stop and double jump up, that would have just been like a really fun kind of like movement charge one. Hey, where's Lofty Castle? This is gonna be a problem. I labeled these from like an order that they were in, like level wise, but this does not seem to be the optimal way to do them at all. Not that this was a run that was going well anyway, but this does not help. God, why is this one labeled After Dark Path? The Haunted Towers is so much easier. There's so much more in the way to... Oh well. Well, not that I'm not probably going to be submitting this anyway, so I don't know if that's one of the whirlwinds that I can't use. Oh. But I died, so I don't... It's not like it's helping me. It's interesting, this level has like the fairy stay unlocked, but a lot of the boss levels and stuff, like you have to re-unlock the stuff you open to like let you traverse. Okay, now I just gotta go all the way back across to go to Haunted Towers and go all the way back for Jock. I thought I was gonna like drop down for a bit there. Drop into the abyss specifically. Okay. Oh, this is... And this level, right after that other level, like there's like doors that stay up and everything that you have to redo a thing with. I'm glad I went through this so I could like say that I tested the different levels. but the different games and runs, but yeah, and Vortex is not looking like it. Just because I do not gel with... I've got to reopen that. Okay, so I need to make sure that I find a dragon thing because I'm already like going slow anyway. I might as well make sure that I like save the progress on this stupid part. Actually, I'm not like getting any extra things the other way. Just save. There we go. And as much as I'm tempted to keep going, I may need to stop the charge. The butterflies spawn like so much later than I thought they would. Oh, don't tell me I have to actually use a supercharge. Okay, save there. Yeah, I'm definitely not making Vortex one of my regular categories, because it's another supercharge. And it's honestly worse than the treetop ones, or at least the normal treetop ones. What? How? How am I supposed to make that jump? I don't remember. Is there something here? Oh yeah, it's just right through here. That one is just a... Okay, that was terrible. I think I hate that level more than Treetops, because at least Treetops is just kind of like a platforming thing. That one has like a lot of like... That level has like just a lot of like... You know, just straight up roadblocks if you don't get like either of the powers working. And the supercharged section is like in a closed off thing that's easy to bonk on, and the ones going outside are just like ridiculously tight in a unfun manner. Just got to do the Jack-in-the-Box. And then I'm in the Nork areas. And this will be the last boss I have to fight, because luckily Nasty Nork does not count, because he has no Vortex. I don't remember exactly what he looked like in the original versions, but this version of him looks very like Jim Carrey's The Mask. Oh good, instant death. So I'll just... So I've got to do this. I just kind of mistimed that before. Alright. 3 more things to do. And then I'm probably never going to touch Vortex again. Honestly, I don't even know if I want to do the triple game Neo Vortex thing, just because some of these levels I do not want to touch again. There's a lot of really good Spyro 1 levels, but then there's like a couple that just make me dread the experience of playing. And there's definitely quite a few games that are even like exceptional games that have things of like a lot of it is amazing, and then there's the one segment that like ruins the entire experience. And like just like, you know, it's great all the way through, and there's one segment that like makes you not want to replay the game as often as you might otherwise, because you'll run into that part eventually. It's amazing how many games there's something that's exactly like that in. Okay, that's probably some of the most that I've skipped any of the levels so far. There's this late into the run. Oh good, that was are these all TNT crates? Thanks to Bost. Hopefully I'll see you around again. Alright. Yeah, I normally stream around this time on Sundays, Mondays, and Wednesdays. I try to be consistent with that, so it'll be easy to catch me. So, yeah, see you around. Oh, I had only 1 hit point left. I don't think I hit any dragons there. Oh well. At least this part was actually really fast. I can just ignore that guy. How many of these guys can I just... Okay, so this one I'll need to like do a wide checkpoint, please. Oh wow, you really preemptively die. And now everyone is being obnoxious. And I'm not even like that far into the... I'm not even at the end. So I need to be cautious with every single enemy here. Okay. With Nasty's loot, can I just fly... fly up or something? How... Oh, this is another one that I have to, like, do the level. Oh, that's... If there was any level that I wanted them to save my progress, it'd be the reward level. At least the thieves don't really hurt you, so I don't have to worry about having to start again. Okay, that one just moves in circles, apparently. No, please don't fall down into the goop. I've lost any amount of, like, being close to this guy, haven't I? Oh, wait. There we go. Was I already high enough for that? I don't know. Okay. 51:49. I don't know what that is with load times out, but I feel like Spyro 1 is also probably going to be one of the worst ones in terms of this. Alright, so give me a moment, and I will load up the Spyro 2 speedrun thing and see how much that works. Alright. Let's start Spyro 2 Neo Portals. I love these guys with their big old... their old pickaxe and stuff.
Spyro, thanks.
Oh, I probably wanted to avoid this guy.
This
Oh, that's a cutscene that you don't normally see because you don't normally have the intro-outro cutscenes from Glimmer. That's something that I need to check out later. Oh, right, the I'm a Fawn thing is from a regular playthrough. So I probably didn't need to have that as a split. Oh well. Shush. Alright, I have this. I can probably just blast him from far away. Oh wait, it gets the metal guys? Oh, I need to be playing this completely differently then. I can't melt a lock with my fire breath. To Colossus. I thought I was gonna be able to like do maybe if this one's fast enough, but I'm getting concerned that shush.
Mike. Who needs a key with Hey.
What was I saying? I can't skip this cutscene. I'm not a fan of the having to go through all the cutscenes again. It might, I might still be doing Spyro 2, but like, not a. It's a concerning pattern to start into. Go into Hercos next. Run. Door. The other door. Progress saved. Okay. I just need this one. Okay. And make sure to try to avoid the guys so I don't have to talk to them again. Okay. There we go. Well, those aren't even fodder. They made the fodder the same type of thing as something that's not fodder in here. What? I hit you? Excuse me? It feels like in some ways it has to be why. It feels like the hitbox for the... In some ways, the hitbox for the... The hitbox for the Super Flame is less forgiving. Because while yes, it does go... It is like a shot out.
The funny looking guys with the
I can shoot these underwater, cool. And they're differently colored underwater. But yeah, like... Oh, the shark is right there. Oh my god. I didn't hit a checkpoint either. Okay, I'm using the sub because this is already not going to be a good time anyway. Might as well use the safety. Yeah, the fireball actually feels like it has a huge amount of like range, but then you sacrifice like if it hits like the slope or something, then like it's not hitting the like that turtle. Like if that was the regular flame, it would have hit the turtle easy, but because it was a flame ball and it was hitting the slope, it stopped there immediately, and it apparently doesn't have like a expanded radius, so I have to hit the turtle head on. I can't skip this cutscene. And that, and it also like doesn't have as much like side to side thing as a regular flame thing does, so it's actually like harder to hit things that are just right in front of me but slightly to one side or the other. So it's an upgrade in some ways, but it's a downgrade in other ways. So like actual like close range like flame things are actually kind of harder to hit now. You can like snipe things, but like it's at the sacrifice of like you know, man, the kind of hitbox you're used to. Alright. Skeletons Badlands now. That one was kind of fun. We're getting into maybe some fun levels again. Fingers crossed that keeps up. So, between the fireball and just some of these levels, like Aquaria Towers, this does not feel great. And I true to my, as a tiger being like a feline, like true to my feline nature, like I am very particular about things.
If you get on the
So like to like consider like actually long-term speedrunning something. I hit was that a different? No, I definitely did hit him.
what?
Yeah, so even though there's like some of these levels are like really good, like if there's like one part that's like part of the main speedrun that doesn't feel as good, like they're probably like not gonna touch the oh, there's another one of you guys. Yeah, probably long term not going to be doing much more with certain games or categories. And I was actually kind of looking forward to Spyro 2, but like it looks like there's quite a few of these that like basically require you to like do the mission thing and not just run through the world itself. Which I guess if we want to do that part again is good for replaying, but like for just like rushing through the level in something like a Vortex portal kind of thing, it kind of just feels slow. Oh, those sheep are moving fast. Because there's definitely a not insignificant amount of these levels that just have, like, shortcuts back, too. Oh, that's the ship. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I forgot what thing it was. Can I shoot these down? Probably not. Funny as that might have been. I'm sure there's skips that I don't know in some of these levels and stuff, but I feel like something like the Crystal Glacier, like a lot of what I don't like about the level is probably still holding true. There we go. Annoying that it wouldn't lift up with both of the things done without the guy dead. Well, let's go into Zephyr. So, since I'm probably not going to be doing the fourth one anyway, even if I do the third, like, thing I was planning to do with the other portal percent. Ow! So that homed on a lot more than I was expecting it to. Let's shut up. I don't care about your war. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So the other run I was looking at, besides the portal Vortex stuff, would have, like, ended in this level, because it was another non-boss fighting category. Well, I guess I would have fought the first boss, but I wouldn't have fought the final boss, which is what I care about. Ow! Oh my god, I have to climb back up. I'm minorly inconvenienced and also hit with a missile. But yeah, the other thing that I was looking at that looked kind of interesting is something that was called True Love Percent. And it was one that started from the start of the game and be like kind of an any percent. But it would end in the one of the missions in Zephyr. With the one with Romeo and Juliet. So, like, instead of, like, going to the end there, I would have, like, jumped down to that, like, last area and, like, went to do the side mission there. I think I'm about halfway through the game, because there's a short amount of levels in the last one, like... Wait, can I... Okay, I'm not going to try that too many more times. Well, at least he didn't knock me off. Die. I ran into the side of that. Interesting. Okay, we're about to go to a level that thematically is one of my favorites, but gameplay-wise, I don't know how it's gonna feel trying to do a speedrun. Am I gonna have to unlock all the dudes? Oh. Is there a way I can, like... I probably should have at least looked up some more of the skip things to see if there's stuff like for something like this.
Thank you for release.
And there's no skip for this. There is no skip for... Why would there... Okay. I somehow... It wasn't like skipping initially, but like... Okay, it doesn't let you skip right away, but it lets you skip part way through or something. I really wish it lets you do that sooner. Oh, I missed a guy. Where did I miss a guy?
It's great to be.
Oh, where did I miss him? Oh, die. Okay, but seriously, where is this guy? It's not in there. Wait, I just saw him. Okay, what? I don't know if that has the... I don't know if the range goes that far. So I need to get closer. Where is that? Oh, you're like way back in this corner.
Now that you have rescued you,
Shush. I'm just here for the fawns. Do I... Wait. Oh, it's over... The door's over here. I think I can kind of safely say that I'm not going to get to the Spyro 3 portal run. Ow. It turns out trying to go fast makes you get hit a lot more often. Funny. I'm trying to get... Whoa. Oh. Did you at least save my progress? I'm going to assume so. He doesn't actually do the thing to let go of it if you... They don't actually do the thing if you kill them yourself, so he's just holding on to that giant rock. And that means I can skip the long cutscenes with them.
Thanks for closing the...
Okay. I wonder if I can just break these gates myself. Ow. Yeah, I wanted to see if I can break those gates myself. At least this level is going to be a lot more... No, I can't. But this level is going to be greatly benefited. I've got to kill the enemies too. No way, he wasn't gonna run all the way automatic. I had to check in on him. I was gonna say at least this level should be a little bit more sufferable for like being able to like snipe the trees. Dude, I was right next. I hate this hippo so much. It's like it really is just like the worst part of it really is just the worst parts of a escort mission. It doesn't seem like an escort mission at first. You don't think it's going to be. And then it is. Come on. Lets me burn so many sheeps, but not you. You who I have actual ire for. I was expecting Spyro 2 to be the one that I was interested in, but like, man, it's got as many or more rough spots than Spyro 1 in terms of like, how at least the Spyro, yeah, at least Spyro 1, like a lot of things you can just run through. I mean, I like Spyro 2 probably better as a game overall, but for a speed game, it's, I can see why like there's a lot more people around Spyro 1. Oh, there's not that... No, wait, there's quite a few levels left. There's like 5 levels here, I think. I mean, there's 4 levels, but then there's also Dragon Shores, but that's like kind of an instant one. It's still going to be long enough that I think I won't have time for the 3rd game. Which is just as well. I can probably prepare a little bit better for that. Maybe get the timer running properly for it. And if with any luck, it might be more of a game that I actually with any like Spyro 3 will be more of a game that I actually want to speedrun long term. I need to find Cloud Temples. Was that underneath? Or was Metropolis underneath? That's Robotica Farms. That comes later. The next Canyon Speedway, where... Cloud Temples is over here, apparently. Okay, and there's another cave past Robotica Farms that has Metropolis. I wonder if I can snipe them before they even come out of the rocks. No. Shoot up? Yeah, I can. Okay, that's cool. I do like the design of these goats. They're pretty cute goats. Okay, just 3 more levels.
Howdy, Spyro.
Shush. I do not want to listen. This one feels kind of fun. Okay, where do I go? Oh, I go over here. Oh my... Oh, God. Where's the fodder? Oh, there's not even a fodder anywhere near me. I wanted to get a save just in case. For the... Oh. I was doing all that to jump up there for nothing because it doesn't even connect to the things. Oh God. And this is tiny. How do I stop these? Okay. That time the timing was kind of right, but the... Just grabbing some butterflies. There's probably like a way to avoid that entire thing, but I didn't look ahead for like skips in the level and stuff. I know that like end of the level shortcut things are not a thing to use, so I don't know what skips are within the right thing. Why did it not let me charge into there? Oh, there's a thing preventing me from... Okay, this has been a pretty fun level. Why can't all the levels be more like this? I need to double check if there's like some sort of individual level thing on the Spyro games, because maybe that will be more my jam. At least besides the possibility of Spyro 3. I'm hoping Spyro 3 will still be a good full game run for its portal. But and that's that. I don't know how good that would be if the loading times are off, because the loading times are a significant amount of the time, but it definitely didn't do good. I can feel confident in saying that. Yeah, I don't trust that I'd have enough time to test the Spyro 3 run, so I'm gonna like leave it there. And I'm gonna check on the Glimmer cutscenes before I wrap the stream up, but yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap the stream up. It's a bit early, but I'd rather go early than late. Is there really no opening cutscene? Well, let's at least see if it'll re-trigger the closing cutscene.
Thanks for helping me.
Oh, that was good. I don't see why they couldn't have let that cutscene play on the original playthrough of the game, but... Well... I'm gonna start looking for someone to raid on Twitch because this is real early, especially because it started late. But if I didn't start late, I could have probably fit in Spyro 3, but yeah, that's what happens. I can't find anyone doing anything particularly new or anything, so I'm gonna just do my usual Twitch chat gaming raid before signing off. No, wait. I see someone else doing Ripto's Rage. I don't know much about the streamer, but they're doing Ripto's Rage, so let's just raid them. So see you all in normal stream times are Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll see you in the next one. See you.